How often do we just take time to sit and be thankful for what we have? I've been thinking about that a lot lately, and sometimes I just sit down right here and I'll just look out at the view and just think like, whoa, like this is amazing. Like my life is great, and it's not even where I want it to be, but it's still beautiful how it is right now. I think a lot of the time we get caught up in our own head and what we don't have, that we don't even see what we do have that's right here in the palm of our hands, that we just take for granted all of the time. So I want to read Philippians chapter 4, verse 11 through 14. Not that I speak concerning need, for I have learned to be content in whatever state I am. I know what is to be humbled, and I know what is to have in excess. In any and every situation, I have learned both to be filled and to be hungry, both to have in excess and to be in need. I have strength to do all through Messiah who empowers me. Yet you did well in sharing in my pressure. And basically, what's going on is saying that Paul, when he wrote this, was saying, he lived through having nothing and having a lot. He knows what it's like to be poor and to be rich, to have food and to not have, to know what you're going to eat and know what you're not going to eat. And so he's saying, I've been there. I know how to be content and happy when I'm up and when I'm down. A lot of us seem to only be happy or be content, or we only like to give glory to God when we're all on high, when He's given us what we want. But when things are going wrong, when we're struggling in certain instances, then we start to stray away from Him and stop giving Him glory and stop being grateful and trying to do our own thing. That leads to an even darker path that leads to nothing but destruction. He's saying, we all know he's saying in verse 13, I have the strength to do all through Messiah who strengthens me. But it's deeper than that, because he strengthens you, but it's tough for him to even give you strength when you don't even want to believe. When you're down low, he wants to give you strength when you're struggling through hard times. But since you don't even want to acknowledge him, that you don't even want to give glory, don't want to pray when you're struggling, you just want to think by logic and emotion. How can he give you strength when you're not even opening the door for him to give it to you? And that's what we struggle with a lot. I struggle with it. Everybody struggles with it. Take time right now. Your goal today, after this video, I want y'all to comment something that y'all are grateful for. The first thing that comes to your head. If you want to list off a bunch of things, you can. If you want to list off one thing, that's fine. Just take time to comment something you are grateful for, all right? Comment something you think you can work better at, whether it's praying more, whether it's reading more, whether it's trying to, talk to God more, just being grateful. Say something that you can work on and something that you're grateful for, all right? That's all it is. Be grateful for what you have, because, hey, man, life's beautiful. And when you realize that, that's when it comes about. You just got to give it a chance. I love y'all, all right? God bless.